There are many different kinds of food in the world. What kind of food is the safest and healthiest on earth? Food that is free from environmental contamination is the best in the world. Introducing farm-raised rainbow trout from Mitamyeon, Pyeongchang-gun. 55 years ago, rainbow trout eggs were air-flown from the United States to Korea to establish one of the first trout farms in the country. Dr. Jun-sik Ham and his brother, President Young-sik Ham, established the Korean aquaculture industry with passion and dedication. Dr. Jun-sik Ham was a 25-year-old ninth-class public servant in 1965 when he quit his job to start a business supplying food through fishy farming in Naesumyeon, Gangwon-do. From meager beginnings, he quickly established the first trout farms in the region of Uyeon-ho in Chuncheon. Before this, trout farming was unprecedented in Korea and began with the first shipment of 10,000 rainbow trout eggs imported from California. Although they knew it would not be easy, they were committed to dedicating their lives to producing the most nutritious and best-tasting trout available. While they are successful today, they would be remiss if they did not acknowledge the expertise and advice from Mr. Kamada, a Japanese trout farming expert, and Mr. Tanisaki from the Nagano Fishing Testing Center. They received valuable and important tips through handwritten letters on how to provide optimal conditions and the best type of feed for raising healthy trout. The years of correspondence also resulted in a lasting friendship between the collaborators.
Fresh air at 400 meters above sea level. Today, Wonbok Trout Farm in Mitamyeon produces trout raised in crystal clear waters maintained at 8 to 17 degrees Celsius year-round, which provides the best conditions for trout farming naturally. However, despite these optimal conditions, the annual production of Wonbok Trout Farm is only about 100 tons and represents only 3% of the total 3,000 tons of fish farming in Korea. What could be the reason? The lower production is due to an outdated farming system. However, through site improvements and optimizing water resources with modern, high-tech, eco-friendly facilities, it was possible to increase trout production, making it a viable alternative to imported salmon by increasing the production volume. With these upgrades, more than 1,900 tons per year can be harvested through circular filtration farming facilities and automated control facilities for eco-friendly aquaculture fisheries. Advanced eco-friendly farming systems also have the advantage of minimizing the impact of environmental pollution on the surrounding waters. Many wild-caught fish, such as tuna, salmon, mackerel, and cod, that Koreans regularly enjoy are exposed to many forms of contamination such as radioactivity, microplastics, and wastewater. Marine life that grows and develops in contaminated waters absorb many toxins that can be passed on to humans. For those of us dreaming of a healthy life, we are looking for safe, non-polluted food. Rainbow trout in Mitamyeon, Pyeongchang-gun, the safest and cleanest in the world, is the alternative. Dr. Jun-sik Ham and his brother Young-sik Ham have dedicated their lives to trout farming. They still keep that first styrofoam box containing that first batch of eggs from over 55 years ago. Recently, the two brothers are planning to further expand their trout business through sustainable products. They are researching how to dry waste sludge and use it as a fertilizer for plants, commercializing hot bars for nutritional snacks for children, health foods, research, and even snacks for pets. Promoting Trout Sushi is another way they have reached the public. Why is trout significantly better in Mitamyeon, Pyeongchang-gun? First, rainbow trout, unlike other fish, are sensitive to the influence of water quality and temperature and grows only in a suitable environment of first-grade water. Second, Mitamyeon trout which naturally maintains the optimum water temperature throughout the year, is fundamentally different from other local trout that artificially regulates the water temperature. Third, trout grown in spring water is rich in minerals, so it tastes different from trout grown in groundwater. Fourth, a special feed unique to Wongbok Trout Farm has been developed and formulated over decades to produce the highest quality trout. Fifth, the convergence of American and Japanese technology allowed them to farm trout with small intestines and rich flesh. The lifelong efforts of the two brothers have made remarkable achievements in Korean trout farming. We look forward to expanding beyond Pyeongchang to the whole country and worldwide. Dr. Gun-sik Ham, who has since passed away, was the eldest brother of Dr. Jun-sik Ham and CEO Young-sik Ham. He was instrumental in leading his younger siblings to success in the fishing industry. In addition, he has made significant contributions to establishing aquaculture guidelines and legislation for the Nesumin's Fishery Development Promotion Act in Korea.